Sorry, you finished too early. No wayward raid. I've denied you your greatest joy on Twitch. I know everyday medals highlight on Twitch is if whether or not wayward raid, and short of that you have to make do with whatever the hell else you can put up and manage. Alright, hold on. Let me make sure everything's good. Did I hold on, sorry, one second. Yeah, I'm caught up on the archiving for this game. I'm probably gonna do timestamps for all the boss winning attempts though, but like that's probably all I'm doing. Do I know what's after P in terms of like what? You retired, so you only did 3 hours. Only did 3 hours. Here I am doing multiple 7-hour streams of this game, and you can only do 3 hours. Shaking my no, that's fine. I understand. Honestly, the fucking heat's killing me a little bit, but I want this game done. If only I could somehow make the boss easier. I was tired to solid PB, so not even complaining. I don't know how you have the energy to do that length of a stream. Stubbornness. I should have stopped like 2 hours earlier. Once I lock in, I lose track of time. There is no time. I'm at 92.9 hours, and you thought this was going to be a short-ass playthrough when I do the one playthrough. Don't say I've never done anything for you, Metal Llama. You haven't even watched all of my struggles. You've only seen the successes. Some good successes, though. Some less good. Okay, the coffee's too hot to drink. 11 p.m. coffee. You had 32.6 hours. You speedran the fucking thing. Sarah told me at her last session she started at Victor and she finished the game with Nameless Puppet included. 11 hours she got from Victor to the credits. This game is too easy if you play it normally, and I kind of hate the game for that. I chose the right way to play, and I have to thank Sarah for warning me that the game was too easy. Anyways, let's see. So this is probably as good a point as I need to test this. So okay, we're gonna count this out, right? So we're running our. Oh, I guess swinging is probably faster, right? So I'm at normal weights. Let's count it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 7.5. All right, now let's go light. Oh, I can only get one of these? That's bullshit. Okay, let's take this off. Oh my god, how much do we have to take off? That's so heavy? What the fuck? Okay, we're late. Okay, 7.5. Now let's try it again. Um... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I barely got to 6. I'm so fucking mad. Is this described in the fucking help guide? Hold on a minute. Stamina. Where's my capacity? Tell me about capacity in here. If you don't tell me about capacity in here, I'm going to dock a point off the entire fucking game. I don't see it. I don't see the capacity. You fucking game. You fucking game. So, as I linked to you, the image. So, Carrie, I'm at light. I'm light right now, right? So, depending on your weight status, you are going to have a slower or faster regen on your stamina. Do I have any other big weapon? Can we go up? Can we go much higher? What's the heaviest ring I have? Oh no, that's not, okay, hold on. Can we get much heavier? I don't think we can get much heavier because our capacity is too high. But so slightly heavy is even slower. Like we saw the count, right? We saw the count was 6 seconds for light status, 7.5 seconds to fill the bar on normal status. Let's see how long this is. What are these swings? Okay, we're counting. Sorry, 1 second. False start. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm counting faster, I think, because I'm mad. Hello, chillin'. Are you chillin'? Stamina slop? It's far from stamina slop, unfortunately. Let's get our katana back on, which we've upgraded. Alright, I'm gonna try to push the weight limit down. How do we do that? We have to take away some of our soak. We're gonna die immediately, though. Okay, we're still too heavy. Oh, this one, yeah. What do we want instead? I guess we could still do that. And then we just can't have any defense parts. We're gonna die immediately. Obviously we're gonna respec our P organ. But I want to try an attempt or two like this and see how this feels. And a little of that is a short start of a second playthrough. I wasn't about to talk about that since you want as little knowledge as possible. I mean, you weren't going to talk about what when you say that? There was a managed weight. Check the managed weight. There was one thing in the tooltip I didn't know about stamina recharge. Hi, chillin'. We were just complaining about stamina slap. You're chilling, good. Porganing. So wait, what do you mean by you weren't going to tell me about that? About what? Where's the tooltip? Where's the tooltip? Tell me about the tooltip. I looked through guide. I didn't see a stamina tooltip. Oh, the game being relatively easy for you. No, Stero implied that as enough. Yeah, they don't talk about it here. There's nothing about stamina or capacity. They don't, and then if I go in the stats, there's no thing here. I can't, like, examine the stats. Where would manage weight be? I passed it again? What do you mean I passed it again? Manage weight. I'm looking. Why would it be... Okay. At the weight of your equipped items increases your movement, speed, and stamina. How am I supposed... Why would it be there? Why would it be hidden like that? Okay, they did say it, but they said it in such an arbitrarily, easily ignorable way. Like, who's gonna know to look here for this? This is stupid. This game is stupid. Let's die. We're on the final boss, by the way, chillin'. Okay, this is... Stupid game. Stupid game. I'm so mad that, like, the whole game, I was constantly like, gee, the stamina is taking forever to recharge, and I was at normal weight. I wasn't even slightly heavy. I was just at a normal weight class. Like, this feels so much better. I could already tell. Oh my god, now I have no damage. Like, I get one shot even more easily now. Stupid with a capital P, true though. I really went hard on the stamina. And as I had mentioned to Sero, if I knew the stats worked like that, I would swap my capacity and my vigor by 10 points. My capacity would be at 58 right now. I would take less stamina bar or faster stamina regen easily if I knew that was a choice. They should have conveyed it better. Oh my god, I got one shot by that. Yeah, the capacity is the only other stat I leveled because I needed to, just to keep out of slightly heavy to begin with, and I thought normal would be fine. Normal would be playable. It was not. It was not playable enough, apparently. So, like, in my opinion, I should be able to go here, and I should be able to, like, pop up a little description thing that highlights every stat and tells you about the stat. That's what I was looking for, and I didn't see it, so I'm like, oh, that's just very standard stat implementation. It was not. It was not. Okay, I'm done molding. Oh my god. Yeah, that's true. But, like, who needs HP when you can move faster? I want to finish tonight, but I don't think it's going to happen. I want to respect the boss a little more, but I also want to be done with the game already. Were you asking what's next in terms of my plans, or what did you mean by that question, by the way, Metal? Did you mean what's next in the game? Because you would know better than me. Fuck. Most people want more things, your plans. Today I found out a game I really liked and I'm watching a Let's Play for the second time is as an occult science fantasy. Dead Space? And I was like, huh, so that might be a description of one of my stories I've been brainstorming. I want to look forward to the next Wayward slot, and I'm wondering if I need to look into that more. So cool. I don't know if I've read anything that can be described as occult sci-fi. That's a healthy combination that we haven't seen too much of, but I do think about Dead Space when I hear about that. Subnautica. I was supposed to do that 2 weekends ago, but then I fucking lost power and internet, and then Deltarune happened. Thanks, Toby. Wayward Nautica. I also have to do Rain World Watcher still, but I wanted to do more archiving, but again, the internet issues kind of prevented that from happening, so... So I've been peeing. I've been peeing a lot these last couple weeks. I've been peeing all over the place. You can see the colors in the air. Sorry. I do like this design. The strings turning into like kind of wings. Okay. This is not how this can go. I have to reset. I have to reset the P organ. I want to respect the stats, but I also I already plan to respect the stats, and I don't know if I want to do that twice. I don't know how much it's going to cost me in terms of gold fruit. Anyways, that's the second phase. I wanted to get back there real quick again before we started tweaking with our material. Back to the hotel. But yeah, so Nautica and Rain World are the two major ones that are on my docket. Subnautica I've been trying to start for like 5 years now. Every summer something comes up. Again, this summer something has come up, but hopefully it has not derailed everything entirely. And then Rain World, like I said, I'm struggling to get to the archival point I want to with my 500 plus hours of VODs I have to still do on that game on my old archive channel on the YouTubes. Part of the effort is that I want to do chapters of everything, and that definitely slows down the process. And you know, I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best. I have more plans, but I don't want to say them until I see the credits on this fucking game. I don't want to think about what else is to come, and you won't get to know until we get to the credits. I could just hand in my heart and cancel the final boss right now, but I do want to beat this fucking guy. This fucking guy. P organ. Okay, so let me double check here. That might be a description. Yeah, I saw that part, and I'm wondering if I need to look into that space more. It was a game we might want to have you play, so saying what game it is along with the genre may constitute a spoiler. I thought of the 4 hours thing when you said that, Metal, and that led me to a thought I never have had, and it's a little cursed. I apologize. Oh, I can change my image. Wait, is this not where I respec? Hold on a minute. Do I gotta do that at the blue... I almost said the blue Mary. The blue Mercy statue? 29 quartz. I missed a quartz, I'm guessing. Okay, I think I have to respec at the other place. My bad. Oh, can we interact with the painting yet? You cannot use it right now. That's so cool. So true, bestie. There are many games I want to play. Many, many games. Many, many games. It is a tragic struggle to make time for the games I want to play, knowing that I won't play everything ever. Hold on, I gotta see the cat. We have witnessed the cat. Okay, I gotta respect. Where is it? So, Metal, tell me if you agree with this take. The Grand Exhibition is the best area in the game. Second best area is the factory. I don't really have a third favorite. I hate everything after the swamp, though, I think, in some capacity. I hate the last 3 areas in some capacity. I'm trying to think if there's a solid third favorite area I have. I guess the Roosevelt is the Opera House was cool. All right, where are we going? We're going here. Never ranked them? Damn. Where's your tier list? You got to get the UFO 50 tier list going so that we all know what games you liked and what games you thought was shit. And how Mooncat's better than all of them. Some memorable regions. I think like in my mind, Grand Exhibition is going to be the area that sticks out in my mind when I think back about this game. Finally, I'm going to think about that place. This is that place. This is that place. It just felt like the area where the devs had the most fun with and tried to do something original. And it also was a benefit of the fact that you don't really see this kind of area in a game. Like, I don't recall ever seeing an area like this in a game that showcased, like, the old exhibitions and World's Fair kind of feeling the way, like, you know, like Chicago is always famous for. Okay, how do we do this? R3. What's R3? Do you wish to reset? I wish to reset. P organ has been reset. Oh, we have access to all of them now? We could just go up here and use them all up here? That's insane, actually. Okay, we're gonna be here a while. I apologize. If I ever play 50... No, you don't have to play UFO 50. Oh, you gotta... Yeah, you do gotta rank V6. Menagerie? Kind of reminds me of the Memoriam. True. Okay, material. Okay, so let's think about this. So I want the stiffness, so let's get that out of the way now. I want to check this out. Maybe this will help me with the final boss. I don't know what this means, but maybe it'll help us. So let's look into this. All right, so yellow is normally the one I fancy the least, the item type. So let's look at the other ones. So, lower charge attack stamina consumption. We do have stamina issues, so that could be useful, but we're not really using charge attack during this fight. Weapon durability recovery speed. Could be useful. Enhanced guard regain recovery. Increased pulse cells. Lowers damage while dodging. So, you take more damage when you dodge if you get hit while doing the dodge. So, that's probably useful. Special resistance, we don't care about that. Auto charge, pulse check. Well, let's get that one out of the way, actually. Okay, let's check red. So we can we can't do any more blues. Okay. Enhanced fatal attack. That's the landing the crit. Stagger duration. Could be useful, but not what I'm mostly worried about right now. Enhances stagger attack when attacking enemy from behind. I don't know how often this is going to come up. Enhanced weapon attack when discharged. Now that I understand what when discharged means, that's appealing. We're not going to look past the 4 tier up here right now. Let's see what we got here. Lower weapon durability consumption. Getting more damage in fatal attack is nice. So let's do that real quick. Call back to old World's Fairs. Yeah, the World's Fairs. With the internet, we learn about shit so much quicker and easily. And they must have been magical to folks lucky enough to go to New York's World's Fair in days bygone. True. So true. I'm saying how true it is because it's true. Auto chart. So you can charge... I don't know what that means. I'm not using legions. Lower charge attack. Again, I don't know if I'm going to need that. Increase weapon durability recovery. So when you do the grinder. We're not using fable charges. We might consider that. Special grindstone weapon durability recovery. Restores weapon durability when you... Oh, this one. Yeah, we want this one. Okay, so now we have the stiffness. Okay, so now what else do we want? Increase special grindstone use. It's kind of nice. Add amulet slots. Oh, we need the amulet slots, yes. Let's get the amulet slots real quick. Okay. Was there anything up here? Let's just double check. So we don't need that. 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 Okay, yeah. Yellow is useless. Yellow is for, like, general gameplay. Survival type. Okay. There's a lot of pulse cell additions here, huh? Lowers damage when discharged. When we're out of heals, lowers guard regain reduction. I don't know what this means, actually. Let me think. Guard regain is you having extra health to regain. That's probably good. Lowers damage of charged attack Fable Arts. Lowers the damage received during charge, so when you get caught. Lowers guard regain reduction. Enhanced pulse cell recovery. Lowers damage while dodging. Lower damage when discharged. So we can get 2 of those. Enhances guard regain recovery when attacking enemies. Fatal attack pulse cell charge. Enhances discharge pulse cells charging. Yeah, we want that. Okay. Fatal. Okay, we're just gonna read through it real quick, I guess. Enhanced weapon attack when durability is at maximum. That's not gonna help us. When discharged. So just general attack. Ambush stagger. Enhances the stagger attack of dodge attacks and dash attacks. And we call those ambushes. I'm getting a couple of those off, but not really. Increased destruction. Okay, we want that. Let's get that. And then a third one. Legion, we ignore Legion. Lower charge attack stamina consumption. We're not using that a lot because this fight's really fast-paced. Perfect guard fable, no. Increased weapon durability, no. Legion, no. Reduces stamina consumption from dash. Okay, we got amulet slots. We probably want the grindstone. What's up here again? No. Retains a certain amount of guard regain when receiving damage. So that we can guard and get our health back up. We don't use cubes. Stagger window. Where's the other amulet? We gotta get that real quick. There it is. Okay. If you have any suggestions, let me know. I suppose. Fatal attack. No, we don't need that. Natural recovery of durability of inactive. Lowers damage temporarily. Fucking push stones. Lower weapon durability when weight increases. That's so dumb. I need more stamina. Lower stamina consumption when discharged. Oh, now I understand what this means. I kind of want that. So this is generally speaking light legions, fable attacks, and stamina. I want to save the discharged ones for until after I've done everything else, because I'm not sure how useful that's going to be in the end. Increase weapon durability, recovery speed. Perfect guard. Auto charge. Charge legion. Fatal attack. Lower elation. Charge fable when reviving. Oh! So there is a thing that does that. Okay. Honestly, not a bad idea. But we're not going to do that right now, because I'm not sure if I wanted to be dependent on that. Lowers stamina consumption when discharged. Okay, what else we got? Full cells. We do want some more heals. I forgot how much heals we're at now, and I don't know if we can check without ruining everything that we've already set up. I think probably this. Enhance a stagger attack from behind. Stagger duration. Is this okay? So this is probably when they're actually staggered, so I can get extra hits in while before I sneak in my critical. I'm guessing. I'm suddenly perceiving that, so that might actually not be bad. Thank you, Metal. That would be a better opportunity for damage for sure. But sometimes I just don't have enough stamina to keep smacking the guy, so it's like variable. Weapon attack when discharged. Having more damage when I don't have a heal is like last chance. Like, I like that idea, but like, the guy's killing me so fast, you know? What's this mean? Reduces the amount of enemy's natural HP recovery when attacking them with a weapon. I'm okay with that, actually. Enhanced charge stagger. Enhanced the stagger attack of a charge attack. I wonder if this counts the special parry when I get the hit, when I get the parry from the special. But I'm not really getting an actual charge proper on the guys. Too fast-paced. Increase destruction damage to enemies when a perfect guard is successful. Oh, that's perfect, actually. Okay. This is why you have to read everything. Streaming to no one. I'm streaming to you and chilling. And the lurkers. Shoutouts to the lurkers. Lower damage when discharged. Lowers damage well done. It's so hard to decide. I know I still have a lot of options to choose from, but... You know, okay, so here's the thing. If I do a 4, I have to pick one of these. I'm realizing as well. And I don't need these that much, so, like, even doing 1-4 is like, do I really want to do that? Recovery effective pulse cells. I forgot how much they heal me right now. Damage while dodging, damage while discharged. Guard, regain, recovery. Let's do that for now. Okay, so let's look at the 4. Let's look at the 4. So it would be this one if we do any. Retain, guard, regain. So let's see if there's a yellow worth doing. If there's a yellow worth doing, then we'll look into this. So this doesn't matter. This, honestly, not a bad idea. I could play into that. Enhanced Fable Catalyst effect. I don't... No. 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 Effect duration. Okay, that's... Yeah, that's nice. That's nice, actually. Increase consumable. Okay, so grindstone effect. Like, I'm actually using the grindstone, so that's actually nice. Is there anything else? We got two potentials here. So charge Fable on cell use, and what was the other one? Where is it? I can't find it. Special grindstone effect. So I don't... Not knowing how much of a bump it is the problem here. I much prefer... I mean, that if someone was to buy, they'd be streaming to no one. Ah, I see. AI are people to know that. Not in this reality. Not yet, at least. Okay, yeah, we can do that. So then we can go invest into the other ones again. Durability. So that's nice. Perfect guard fable. We don't care. Charge attack, stamina consumption. Don't care. I wish I could heal on crit. I really would. This game needed that, I think. In a crisis. What does that mean? Oh, when Legion Arm HP is... Okay, I'm having a crisis. Alright, let's see. Hold on a minute. So durability, recovery speed is the best of these two categories now. And probably the only one I would consider. Charge people when reviving isn't bad either. Naturally recovers durability of inactive weapons is okay. But if we don't want a weapon, then we don't want a weapon, you know? Stamina consumption, that's what it was. So this is good. So either durability recovery or stamina when out of heals. We'll do stamina when out of heals. Yeah, we have the AC on at all times. It's rough on the money. Not my choice either. It's the family's choice. The family has higher body temperature than me or something. I don't fucking know. Then again, my computer's in the coldest part of the house, which was not the plan. It just wound up that way. Tee-hee. The trade-off is that I'm always bundled up because it's so fucking cold in this part of the house. Alright, so... Blue. What's the blue? Skill, what's the blue? Okay, enhance guard, regain recovery. Retain regard. So enhance and retain. So enhances guard, regain recovery when attacking enemies. So that's how much you heal. Back. Retain retains a certain amount of guard regain when receiving damage. So retain means that we will have more HP to heal, I'm guessing. whereas enhanced means we will heal more from attacking. Or we could just have extra heals. Lowers damage while dodging. We don't care about that. More heals. Recovers some guard regain as HP when perfect guard is successful. Oh, we don't have that by default. We need to... Okay, let's just do that. Because that's actually really fucking useful. And the red. What's the red? Okay, enhanced. So we're not getting many attacks from behind, unfortunately. Staggered duration while they're already staggered and waiting for me to do my fatal attack. So this one's appealing. This one is not. This is appealing. That doesn't matter, I feel. Doesn't matter. Enhanced Fable Arts, attack 2. Doesn't matter. So, okay, we've seen 2 categories. Increased stagger duration is the winner so far. Stagger chance enhances the stagger attack of charge attacks. We're not going to have many opportunities to do that, so we're not worried about that. So, stagger duration followed by weapon attack. Weapon attack again. That one doesn't matter. So it's just staggered duration or weapon attack when discharged. Oh, hold on. I missed this one. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we're not going to look at these anymore. What's over here again? Fable slots? No. Special grindstone use, we do want that. Don't care. Don't care. That's okay. Don't care. So, heals... Grindstones. Oh, we don't have the link dodge yet. Let's get that real quick. Lower damage when discharged and dodging. I mentally reset every time, so now I forgot what everything is. Lowers attack, Fable charge when reviving, stamina consumption, stamina. You can tell where my playstyles linger, right? When attacking enemies or heals. Let's grab at least one heal. And then let's grab an increased stagger duration. Okay. Pulse cells, more pulse cells, staggerable window. So staggerable window is different from stagger duration. Guard retain. Retains a certain amount of guard regain when receiving them. We want more of that. And then we want that. So we want these. Let's get these 2 out of the way. Let's get another heal. Let's just assume we're gonna get at least one more of those. Let's get stagger duration. Enhanced charge attack. Ambush. Attack when discharged. Okay, hold on. I need to reset myself again, sorry. There's so much information here to go through. This is why I didn't want to do this. But we're at the final boss. Might as well spec into the fight, you know? Because I'm getting my ass kicked already so much. Enhanced stagger attack from behind. No. Fable Arts? No. Weapon attack when discharged? Yes. No. Don't care about durability. No. So, weapon attack when discharged is the winner right now. Charge attack. Charge stagger, sorry. Charge stagger. Weapon attack when discharged is the winner so far. Fable Arts attack in general. Charge stagger. Maybe I do want the ambush one. I don't really use dodge attacks, I'm realizing though. Okay, let's do it. Okay, next. Was there still anything else here worth doing? The charge fable upon pulsal use, honestly. Like, how much charge is it though? Well, we'll keep that in mind. We'll keep that in mind. Was there any other greens that I really wanted? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Fatal attack, Fable Charger. The durability is okay. Charge Fable when reviving is okay. Lowers weapon durability. Lower Legion consumption. We don't care about Legion. Perfect Guard Fable. Okay, so there's actually not much in the way of green. Let's focus on the blues then. There's damage while dodging. Enhances guard game recovery when attacking enemies. Let's do that. Okay. So we got a heal there, we got a heal there. We don't care. Add Fable slots, don't care. We don't care about those anymore. So we got 2 heals. We got the grindstones we want. We don't care about Fable slots. We don't care about belt slots. We got another heal. We don't care about that. We don't. So we got heals in grindstone, and that's it. It's nice to have it so very straightforward, actually. Okay, let's do let's try it. So now we probably don't want to touch yellows ever again, or greens for that matter. So what's left? How many we have 10 more to spend. Wow, we still have 10 more to spend. That's kind of insane. Lowers damage when discharged. And lowers damage while dodging. I wonder if that applies to the guard as well. Full cell recovery. I don't know how much we're getting off of heals, so let's just take care of that real quick. We're running out of reds. that matter. When discharged. Okay, let's get the 2 though. I don't know if that matters. Okay. So now we just have heals. That's all that matters now, I think. Let's just meet heals. 3 heals. Attack. I'm increasing my damage. Aren't you proud of me? Okay, this one. How many do we have left? We have 8. So 2. That's 8. That's 4. And then we have 3. Can we even this out? 2, 4. Okay, let's just get these out of the way. So heals. Lowers damage when discharged and damage while dodging. Are those the only 2 that matter? Lowers guard regain reduction. Let's get that. 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? I appreciate you. I appreciate you, random chatter citizen. I still never saw that movie. I just know the memes. I just know the memes. Okay, we can't do any more blue. Okay, charge attack from behind. Oh no, we were doing weapon attack while discharged, or charge attack. What if we did charge attack anyway? Okay, what's left again? Fable arts, like maybe we do want the Fable arts if we're gonna use them. Charge stagger attack. Do we dare actually do the durability? Or the natural recovery? Okay, let's do more attack. Let's do Fable Art attack. We're doing it. Alright, next. Charge stagger attack. Attack when discharged. Stagger attack from behind. Which is not going to happen often. Fable Arts. Enhanced charge attack. Charge stagger. I really don't know if this applies to the parry weapon. Like when you do the parry and then you're ready to do a simple little strike that you're not really charging. I don't know if it counts to that. It's the thing. Okay, so weapon attack when discharged. Or charge stagger. More damage. Okay. So is there any other greens that... Let's just double check. Recovery speed. Charge attack stamina consumption. I mean, like, I guess, theoretically. Fuck it, let's just do another heal. Lowers damage while dodging. Damage when discharged. Damage while dodging, damage while discharged. Or heals. Charge stagger. Hold on. It might have to be the durability at this point. Or charge attack. Right. What if it had like lowered the how quickly, like, faster charge? That would be nice. Maybe this. Oh wait, we did say we were considering that. Is there anything else we could do that helps with our damage? Or I mean our defensive potential without upgrading HP? Fuck it. Alright, what's left? Red? So charge stagger. Weapon attack when durable. No, we don't care about that. Okay, so charge stagger. Charge stagger. Oh, we do have more Fable Arts attack. Okay. Lower weapon durability consumption. Okay, so Fable Arts attack. And now one more. Doesn't matter where we put it. Okay, so the last one. The finale. Just making sure that there's no other oranges that we care about. I like how it says reduce item prices 1 and there's not a 2. Maybe there's the DLC stuff. Okay, damage while discharged or damage while... probably damage while discharged. Or dodging. Let's do dodging. Do we have any other heals, actually? Not that it matters. Let's do that. Okay, save. Alright. We did it. Alright, we have 9. We're down from 10. Okay. Fuck. My bad. That's okay. It's only 1. How important could it be? Okay. Reset level. How much is it gonna cost us? 10? Okay. Now I'm glad you got your Porgan story, but I'm sorry. It was so I gave you such a boring. I almost leveled up HP by accident. I'm sorry I gave you such a boring portion to watch. You want to wait around for 1 attempt? It is late, actually. It is midnight. Okay, hold on a minute. So it goes up 1, goes up 2, goes up 1, goes up 1, goes up 1, goes up. It's only going up 1 each of these now. When is accept? Okay, so 2, 1, 2. This is the last one where I get 2 out of it. Well, let's do that, and now we just bump this all the way up. Like so. Let's try that. Okay. We're still... Okay, we're at 25%. We are no longer at 25%. This is stupid. Okay, this is the big carrier too. I don't know what to do about this. Are these heavy? These are kind of heavy. Is there something lighter? Let's try something else. So this is 9.7. I hate that it's 30% is still too much. 30% is still not enough to put me into light set. This game is insane. Why is it so specific? Why will you do this to me? Okay, let's do this. Reduce our defense a tiny, but just a smidge. Now we're at light. Okay, so what can we do here? Oh, and we get HP? Hold on. How's this ring? Yes! Okay, perfect. Okay, we figured it out. We figured it out. I think. I might have to swap weapons on the fly, though. Like, at the start of our, phase 2. Okay, let's see. Let's storage. Get some weapons out of here so we don't have to think about them. What are we not using? We're not using you. 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 And we're not using you. Okay, the rest of these are viable. Oh. Okay, the rest of these are my weapons. These are the ones that matter. Okay, we're teleporting. We're going back to the grind. Fucking hell. That took so much effort. I apologize. Obviously, we might respec again to actually give ourselves HP, but I want to see what we can pull off with the knowledge of light status. Oh, the symbol has the cross on the right side. I thought it was the left side. Yeah, I don't think we're going to beat him today, but I don't know. I was so overwhelmed last time, but I was also tired, and it was like, I got to the guy 4 hours into a session already, and Simon was kicking my ass and tilting me a tiny bit with its design and philosophy. Okay, that's stiffness. Okay. So stiffness is occasionally the dude just gets stunned? That's really good. I need that so badly, actually. I'm using Perfect Guard Grindstone, by the way, just to test the parry timings. That's why I'm getting all those parries. Case in point, case in point. Dead. Not dead. Oh, wait. Okay, that was on me. That's on me. I don't have heals. I'm stupid. There it is. I didn't get hit. There it is. Okay. That's an insane change. Like that, I know I used the 2 parry grindstones at the start, but like that really changed a lot. What the fuck? So I really like this grindstone because it helps you get a feel for when you have to do your parry timings. Like it's one thing to be like trying to get them and maybe doing them too early or deciding to dodge instead, but like to actually have the feedback of, oh, bam, 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 bam. Like that really helps get the you know, my brain's feeling the calibration a little better that way. Anyways, that's your send off attempt. Have a good night, Metal. What a pile of crap. Every boss with 2 swords is the Pontiff. Every boss with 2 swords is Lloyd Irving. With that said, thank you for the good luck. I've definitely got a better feeling now. Okay. Okay, I need stamina. Oh, okay. I needed to see how much damage I did, honestly. Okay. Fair enough. I'm gonna keep using the grindstone for a bit longer just to get a better feel for it. I think that's definitely getting me in the mindset and in the zone for the training. It's like training wheels, but you know. With where I'm at, I'm okay with that. Oh my god. I really feel it now. Fuck. I really need it. The benefit of understanding the game much more with those descriptions and those choices and having everything unlocked really mattered. Kind of crazy. Okay. This is why I felt stubborn enough to wanna to save this and give it a proper go with a refreshing, because I felt like this this boss felt fine. I just felt mentally unprepared for it at the time. Not sure if that's fully Simon's fault. I was guarding? Okay, my bad, my bad. That's a one-shot, huh? Okay. I didn't even use Grandson that time. Fuck, I'm already feeling it. I'm already feeling it. Otzif was a good boss. Probably the most memorable for the co-op playthrough. I do need to go back to that game at some point, though. I picked up the Ergo shit. It's over. Fucking hell. Yeah. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm getting actual tips. Fuck. I'm using the special grindstone, but still. But still! This is how it should feel. This is how it should be. Now imagine if I had HP, I'd just win. I really would just win. HP with special grindstone, I would just win. Really? Okay, I was still there. Okay, I'm off rhythm. Oh my god, I'm off rhythm so badly. God. So much went wrong there. I'm trying to get too many hits in now, and I need to be ready to parry. Oh my god, okay. 2 hits. You only get 2 hits at the start. Understood. Ah, painful lessons, but we're learning. What are these effects again? Blow a wind of swords forward, deals AoE damage to enemies in front of you. That's the handle. Dodge quickly forward. Use an extra fable slot to perform. Okay, so I understand. So dodge into and then probably at the start of phase 2? Maybe. Yeah, I was late. Ah! Got my ass. Alright, fair enough. Alright. Run away. Fuck! Alright, fair enough. I feel like I got him to half health without a Randstone there. Oh, that felt good, that felt good. Okay, okay. Okay. I can't double dodge that reliably. What I'll have to do is I'll just have to anticipate the first stab. Maybe either just let him hit me with the stab, while blocking, of course, so trying to parry the first stab, and then dodging the second, the beam. Yeah. That still kills me one shot, right? Yeah. Oh, that grab's gonna be the worst. That's the I guess the follow-up problem to the stab beam is that stab beam could be the grab. If I see the red, I need to react to the red, but I don't know. Like maybe I just like tank it fully and I don't even try the parry. I just like I hold the guard up. If I see the red, I dodge. That might be it. Got it. I knew it. I'm always too early on that. Fuck, fuck, fuck. I'll get it eventually. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Really? Again? I gotta learn that timing. Or do I try to run around him? I don't know if I could do that, but what if I could? I thought it would take me longer to get to this point, but it might take me longer to get further. Case in point. Again. Oh, that's no range at all. Oh, fuck off. Okay, that's what I get for using the Fable Art. Oh, fuck ass. Yeah. Not bad. Not bad. Okay, don't use the... When do I use the Fable Art, then? I only get one, really. Probably when he's, like, straight up stunned me. Nah. I'll find a good time to use it. There's gonna be a very specific time I want to use it, I think. Unless we go for the triple charge blade one. That one still trips me up so much. Oh my god. Okay, I should not have tried to be fancy there. I apologize. I don't have heals! Stupid, stupid, stupid. Asshole! Run away. No! Oh, I got him. God damn it. Okay. That was a really good attempt. Holy shit. Okay. Oh, fuck. Oh, fucking hell. Alright. I'm definitely doing some chokes, but... Mostly, that was mostly... Like, I'm trying to think. Just the general attacks are the worst. I need to get over those. I need to get those timings. Doing better on the first phase would also help, of course, of course. Don't heal. You asshole. And now the run's shit. It's coming apart. Oh, because of that fucking heal. Fuck. He's so close when he does that sometimes. Dude, fuck off! And I lost a chance. The goddamn staggers. Yeah. Fuck. If I had only gotten that stagger. If I'm not using the special the parry grandson anymore. Is it time for the crit? What? What? Alright, fuck off. Putting the crit back on. I've decided. I've decided. I thought I had it. Get back here, asshole. God damn it. Fuck! The Sagger got me again. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Need to be better. Need to be better. Need to get luckier a little bit, too. Okay, crit. Crit. Putting the crit on. We're putting the crit on. Give me the crit. Give me the crit. Crit, my beloved. Grindstone of Grinder. Every day. Nice. Fucking hell. Dude, get back here. Not like that. Dude, what are you doing, buddy? Get the crit. Get. P, what are you doing? I need you to get the crit right now. Grind it, grind it, grind it, grind it, grind it, grind it, grind it. Alright. Fucking hell. No stamina. Run. Heal. Don't you fucking dare. Okay. Is there a phase 3? I'm not little guard yet. I'm not. Geppetto saved the heart.
Were you going to destroy
Yep.
Carlos' heart?
Oh! Yo! Get his ass! Crush that thing! Yeah! Oh! God, it felt so hopeless last session. Holy shit, we turned that around. God. Oh, alright. That was a good fight. That was a good fight. Oh, am I crying?
Sorry.
Why are we... The fucking lamp is back. Thus concludes the hunt. Got that in 2 hours. That P organ recalibration really was worth the time. And swapping the capacity and it's got... Oh, she's... Wait, what? Oh, she's a corpse. She's a doll? A puppet? Or something in between. Oh, we gave her our... Suppose that's fair. That's just the Demon Souls Maiden in Black. Or was that Dark Souls 3, or was it both? Anyways. In honor of the great writer Carlo Collodi. Was he the one who wrote Pinocchio? Oh, we're doing the big song. Yeah, this was the most memorable one because of the duel that we had to it. I concur. Well, the bosses were the highlight. They were absolutely, they felt like it's always gonna not, like, unless like you get the word from themselves. It felt like most of the energy, most of the time, most of the effort, most of the resources went into those boss fights. Having done the whole game without any HP upgrades, some measure of damage upgrades for a couple of the fights, most of them were good. Like, really high quality average. The green swamp monster was with the decay status. Just to recap, my issue with that was the decay status itself and the fact that it does damage when all it needed to do was repair damage, because having to repair on the fly was enough of a distraction in that fight, in my opinion. Granted, this is from my skewed no HP approach. Like, it does sound like with proper leveling up in HP and damage, whether it's technique or motivity, you could just steamroll a lot of this content, even the bosses, unfortunately. But yeah, so from my low HP approach, the decay status needed tweaking. I think just attacking the durability with the grindstone being the way it was enough of an engagement factor for the fight and for the game in general. That having every status tick away your HP on top of everything else, like, only some of them needed to do that. And I didn't really feel it with decay until that fight. In that regard, like having to repair occasionally was with the decay was there, but like that was the one where it's like, okay, we don't need the damage to tick down as well, our health. The rabbit fight part 2, the part 1 was good for a gank. Just having one of them chip in and help with the big bro on occasion I like the flow there. The flow with the 3 all at one and a lack of coverage, and the grapple guy in particular always having a good shot to grapple you, and then starting a 5-chain whenever he successfully grapples you, even when you don't get fully pulled over to him, was a maddening decision. I don't know the best approach there, whether it was to have more clutter in the way or not have him follow up the grapple with a chain. At the bare minimum, he should not follow the grapple with a chain if you don't get pulled to like his immediate range. That at the bare minimum would have been the change I would have done there. And since the 3 start off the fight, it's like I don't mind having to micromanage the HP to kill all 3s before the big guy shows up, but it really took the wind out of my sails to want to try to learn the new iteration of Big Bro Rabbit. So that was really unfortunate there. Simon, definitely not sure. Like, I have to see what other people do with that second half of that second phase. The first phase was good. First half of the second phase was fine. And then it was a slow, steady downhill track as you go on through the fight. But the first phase was solid, at least. I think was it Walker of Illusions? Don't show the AI lab. Walker of Illusions was my favorite fight, maybe. Even though like she's such a inconsequential part of the game story-wise, like obviously Lexasia and the King of Romeo were more integral to the story portion. Like Romeo in a vacuum, incredible fight. Really enjoyed the flow there. Lexasia was the longest grind overall, and I think it didn't outstay its welcome, despite that grind. I'm glad the special grindstone was there to help get a feel for the parry timings as well. Never really used the Legion arms, though I saw what they could do, and yeah, you know, it is just Sekiro again with those. The grindstone, no, let's focus. Nameless Puppet here at the end. Yeah, that was a good fight. It throws so much at you that you really have to take your time to absorb it all. Once again, the special grindstone helped me brunt of the brunt of the heaviest of those waves, and weather that storm of the learning process, the grind. Okay, so let's talk about again. I want to say that once you got to the swamp monster in general, every area past the swamp monster, including this, and then the swamp monster itself, it felt like the game just took a nosedive. Unfortunately, this outside of the bosses, like the areas were just not that fun to engage with, for a multitude of reasons. But that could just be my issue with the low damage approach. But even then, some of those enemies felt way too tanky for what they were. And then you have a couple unique enemies that only show up once, and that's a little unfortunate. But then you have fucking Victor Poison Edition at the very, very, very end, and I don't know. That guy was a little too much. Maybe I would have taken a second iteration of that one guy with the puppet. He was looking around. But I do appreciate how many variations of the enemies there were. Maybe too many, but it's better to have too many than too few. But I also wonder how much energy and resources it took to shove all those in there. I would have definitely cut out the final area, cut that down by half. I think that area is way too long. Maybe even less than half. And it also felt out of place for the game. Like all the other areas fit the narrative, fit the theme, and fit the tone, but that last area did not. With the beach and the tower and the climb and the temple and the cables and etc. etc. The grindstone mechanic is in the parry guard. Well, okay, the parry guard is basically just it's just Bloodborne. It's just a Bloodborne mechanic. You take some damage, trying to learn the fight, as it were, specifically through the guarding process and the parry process, which is a little different. But it is the Bloodborne approach of like, okay, you took some damage, you can get that damage back though as long as you keep the pressure, keep going. I like the mechanic. It is a rehash, but I do like the mechanic, and it's a unique flair to this game. I will give it that, even if it's something we've seen before. The grindstone mechanic, I guess it's Monster Hunter coded, but since I haven't never played Monster Hunter, I was able to appreciate it for the first time here, and I really enjoyed mixing in grind repair times with the weapons, in the thick of the boss fights in particular. Like that really added to the adrenaline. It robs me of opportunities to attack sometimes. It robs me of other opportunities otherwise, or puts me in positions of exposure. But like that's I think that is part of the experience, at least part of my experience. I don't know how dev intended that is, but it's got to be to some extent, right? The P organ had there's a lot to choose from there, but I did find what I wanted, and I don't feel like any of those investments were wasted, especially after the recalibration. I'm annoyed that the information regarding the capacity and carry limit and stamina is all so tucked away like that. I would have liked to have known that sooner, and just having it flash on the screen once is not enough. I feel the Dark Souls approach of being able to examine every stat in the stat menu would have covered that. Like, just have multiple ways of showing that information instead of just having it in a little guide that you expect players to read. Like, sure, they might read through it, but like having important information like that in multiple sources, if you want to make sure players are aware of it, would be ideal, in my opinion, even if it's redundant. Area design leading up to the Green Monster, including that area with the puppet graveyard, was, hit or miss, but like in a neutral sense. When it was miss, it was neutral. Like, okay, hit or miss wasn't the right term then. It was either hit or neutral. Let's put it like that. Leading up to there, obviously Grand Expedition favorite, Factory second favorite, Rosa Bell Street probably third favorite.
I have a final report on the Krot experiment.
You certainly took your time, Paracelsus.
Oh, it's you.
Findings?
I think we have a new brother. A new type of humanity, so to speak.
There are many forms of eternal life.
It's intriguing and worth further observation.
Noted. And we'll have to get his arm back anyway.
I'm counting on it. Expect another report at the next meeting. Paracelsus returning. Ah, and when I return, I will find her. For sure. Another key of ours. Dorothy.
Are they gonna riff on Wizard of Oz next time? Now we're riffing off near. Oh no, it is. Off. Fuck off. No original ideas. The most derivative game ever. Fuck off. If you start the next playthrough, you won't be able to continue the current playthrough. You can also start the next playthrough from the Hotel Stargazer. Do you wish to continue? The items below will not be inherited. All collectibles except records. Rat supply boxes, Vanini collections. Return to hotel. So yeah, so like, okay, so sorry, I got distracted by that fucking scene. I enjoy the ideas with regards to the aesthetics for the majority of the game. Like, let's take a look here. Okay, I'm assuming that's just a, oh. You can relive battles against bosses you have defeated. Bosses in battle memories each have their own unique stats. Beating a boss will allow you to fight against the same boss at a higher difficulty. The most difficulty is fixed at Legendary Stalker. Well, that's cool. Well, I guess I could more thoroughly look into this now. So, like, starter boss. Solid, proper first boss. Fuamoko was rough to learn. I feel that was a me issue in terms of, like, I should have figured some aspects of that out sooner. Andreas, I don't know if I have strong opinions on Andreas one way or another. I don't even remember. Like, I remember that fight, but I don't remember how I felt about that fight at this point. And the first iteration was good. King of Puppets. Does it take me to? No, it doesn't. It's unfortunate. Oh, wait, no, you see Romeo in the middle there. Yeah, Romeo. Shouts to Romeo. Champion Victor was fun. Fuck the Green Monster. Corrupted Parade Master. I'm surprised that one wasn't bad. I expected that to be a bad fight, and it just wasn't. Just trying to see the visual tells there. Black Rabbit Brotherhood Part 2. Gross. Gross. Luxasia was good. Armagog was the Nameless Puppet. Okay, so let me look at the area. So, okay, so again, to just reiterate, so, like, you know, solid theming and like, we're talking visuals, right? So solid, like, it's solid throughout, leading up to, like, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 8, 9, 10, 11. So 8th, like, you know, like 2/3 of the game solid in terms of area visuals. Exploration isn't much there; it's very linear, but like the theming, with the lack of exploration, theming is the most important thing after that, and to some extent the design of that linearity. And yeah, like, I don't know. I'm just gonna constantly think about Grand Exhibition. Or is it? There it is, my beloved. Yeah, Victor was a solid fight to top that area off. So that was nice. It does suck how derivative the game is, like, jokes aside, like, they're so committed to working under a framework of existing ideas that we won't be able to see much in the way of ingenuity, just moving around pre-existing understandings of lore or stories or mechanics. And yeah, so I don't know if this is an original idea, or if they got this from somewhere as well. But the mix and match weapons mechanic was also really good, and really fun to engage with. So boss weapon aside, with the amazing boss weapon aside, with the special parry. Let's showcase all the all-stars of the weapons. So obviously there was I did not assemble it, but there was the where is it? Sorry, my brain is frozen. Or okay, the rapier blade, right? We had that on like a couple different handles for a while. So the dancer blade was a good time. This is not the original handle, of course. Parry weapon, my beloved. The parry sword, the wayward sword. We wound up having a couple of nice heavy weapons. This was fun to use at the very end, and then this one, of course, got us through Romeo. And then the dagger was surprisingly fun to work with as well. Crazy how much damage you can get with it unupgraded. Just really, really crazy. Like, fully upgraded, who knows what it's capable of. Like, I guess we could do that real quick, huh? Okay, what else? What else? What else is there to say? The story and the lore, I wanted it to be more interesting, but given the derivative nature of everything about this game, I can only care so much about it. Character-wise, the puppet that we were teaching all the gestures to was probably the highlights. I wanted to care more about, well, anybody in the hotel itself, but ultimately, a lot of this kind of just fell flat. Like, we didn't really get much out of Eugene or Vanini. I didn't care much for it. Like, no strong opinions on Vanini. I wish the butler had stayed sentient. Antonia was okay, but, like, nothing's super noteworthy there. What the hell is she even doing here aside from a funny little side quest that doesn't really matter? I don't even know her name. So, the costumes were a nice little thing, I guess. Final stats. I guess we'll do a screen cap of that. Sure, why not? I wish, again, the biggest complaint in general is, aside from, like, games too derivative, specific boss fights, I just wish I could see the stagger progress as I'm getting through it. Like, instead of it just being like, okay, it's stagger time. Get moving. Music is... some of it's okay. I'm worried about lingering too much on it because of... I feel like... I don't know how much of it's just borrowed from, like, pre-existing works. Like, the way everything else in this game is. Treasure Hunt... oh, no. The Nameless Puppet was the first puppet the old man made that was mounted with a P organ. Its ergo efficiency was not just unremarkable, it was destructive. Thus, the Nameless Puppet was not chosen for the boy's body. It was sealed away. Let's go see the weapon, I guess. Enemy-wise, the only one that I really disliked in the end, despite how hazardous and obscene some of them were, especially with HP pools, was the oozing guy, the oozy little slow walker guy. Like, God. And of course, the oozing decay bulbous masses that turn areas into area effect kind of stuff was not great, but those weren't enemies, those were just hazards.
You're still alive. Yet you seem different. What does it matter? I just want to make money. Pay me now. I, Alidoro, am too great a treasure hunt. See for yourself.
And what we got here? Piercing Hatred Amulet. Immunity to everything? That's insane. And you give that right at the end, that's funny. Well, that fixes one of my bosses. One of the boss fights. An amulet that can be equipped on a puppet, information and memory. It is unknown whether the Nameless Puppet had an ego. This is because multiple cores holding concentrated ergo were used to boost its firepower. If this puppet could only feel only one emotion, it would be hatred. And what's the weapon? This one. Sword. Giant scissor blade. It was a scissor blade. It was Kill a Kill. So, yeah. Is a double-edged sword that can end one's freedom or grant it by cutting the strings of manipulation. Puppets are tied to strings. Humans have to cut their own strings. Oh. Boy made a choice and became human. I mean... We're never playing this game again once we stop tonight, so let's just see the sword. Oh, wow. That is really cool. It really was a Maria fight. I do... It really was a Maria fight. You just can't attack. Okay, whatever. I guess it's okay. Ultimately, the game is you know, it's fine. Think about the boss fights, it's good. At what its ultimate objective is to look and feel like Dark Souls or FromSoft in general, with a focus on boss fights, and it achieves its objective pretty soundly. Obviously not a perfect score on the bosses, but that's okay. Doesn't have to be. Nothing is perfect in that regard, right? I wish I could look forward to the sequel, but again, the AI gen aspirations of the company make sure that I will never do that, and I will, even if the DLC of this game is thoroughly clean, $30, and the fact that I feel knowing I bought this game and I can't refund it after hearing that this game even used a little bit of Gen AI in its art makes me feel annoyed enough that I will not be engaging with the DLC even if I would enjoy those boss fights. I feel I've given the game its fair shake for what's the full playtime we wound up having here. Let's see. 95 hours. 95 hours because of our restriction or challenge mode approach. Ultimately, when did we use damage? I'm trying to think. We started using it to get through certain phases of certain fights, like getting through the King of Puppets so we could get proper Romeo attempts without any upgrades of damage or HP. But right? No, we never touched the HP. So we had some damage. We eventually leaned into damage for the first half of the King of Puppets fight. I hated the swamp monster so much that we just leaned into damage for that fight. And the rabbit fight. Basically any fight I had issues with. Or grinded enough, I guess. I didn't even do that with Luxasia though, did I? I was able to endure that one. And then I used it to some extent with Simon. I think I used the dagger and I didn't upgrade the dagger, so I guess I didn't. I'll have to double check. I honestly forget. Once we got to Nameless Puppet, I forgot everything about Simon. But yeah, we won't see New Game Plus. I will not be doing completion efforts, so it goes. I am kind of curious, though, about one last thing. So let's respec into damage and see just how fast these bosses, a couple of these bosses melts. Where is it? With proper invest. I assume they're going to be this current difficulty, and those other two not yet unlocked ones are later difficulties, either New Game Plus or some additional layer added for the sake of the boss rematches. And it is good that they do that. It's a shame I will not be engaging with it beyond a couple bits of a mild experimentation. It is a shame I can't really give the game full merits and accolades, but you know, it did what it needed to do, so I suppose we'll call that an even compromise. Alright, so technique. How many more levels do I have available? How am I very heavy? I was at 58 and now it's at 40, I guess. $4,000? Okay, let's see. Let's do that. Oh, this was my boat out too. I suppose I should have had this set up. Let's do that. There we go. Did we finish the coffee? We did, okay. Oh, there's a sip. So who would be the test? King of Puppets, maybe? How fast can I burst these fuckers down? This is just catharsis. FromSoft needs to have this in their next game. Well, they technically had it with Dark Souls 2, with extra steps. Was... I feel like I'm taking more damage. Are these harder than current difficulty? It's so bad. It's so bad. It's so bad. How many moves does he have? Jesus fucking Christ. And he does it again. That's so fucking cool. I'm so glad this game exists. One shot. That's so fucking dumb. You saw the damage though. You saw it. Alright, I'm satisfied. Let's try different. Let's try King of Puppets. Actually, no. Let's try Simon again. Can I... Okay. Yeah. Good. Ultimately, the question is also, does it Does it transcend the Dark Souls game, a FromSoft game? I don't think it transcends any of them. Dark Souls 1 has much better exploration, which I value far more. Sekiro and Bloodborne, no contest. Elden Ring, no contest. Dark Souls 3, I would need to double check, but I feel the answer would be Dark Souls 3 easily. Dark Souls 2. Again, just exploring the areas in general just feels better in those games, and I value that so much. Oh, really? I did forget the grind. It's a good thing I don't have any pressure to actually do anything more substantial now. It's just fun looking around. Fucking and mucking. I think after we're done I'm satisfied testing Simon, we'll test King of Puppets and that'll be it. God. What's the scaling on this and the katana? Can I equip the katana again, actually? Got to check. Yeah, no problem for normal status. Okay, so this is S scaling and this is B scaling. Somehow the dagger is is better. No, it's worse. But the crit rate. The crit rate though. The crit rate though. Dude. Not being able to take any of the hits. It's so weird how heavier weapons are just better for parry playstyle. The ideal way of destroying this game is to invest in a heavy weapon, some measure of HP, some measure of stamina, and that's probably it. You don't need to worry about leveling up your damage, because you could just level up the, Oh, I meant to try Romeo. Sorry. God, that run back was so funny. Should we be able to hear the dialogue? Because we have the thing. Oh, right. I didn't even get the stun lock. I was doing so much damage. That's funny. it's so funny. Okay, I think I'm satisfied. I don't actually want to grind these bosses out, nor do I feel I need to. Actually, hold on. While we're here, let's try the katana. Cool. Okay, I'm satisfied. Now I'm actually satisfied. Let's call it a wrap. Close the curtains. I guess that boss arena was a little annoying. I forgot about all the tables that get in the way there. And I do wonder how much of that is intentional. Most of the characters were kind of didn't amount to anything, which is a shame. Like the fox and the cat, like were okay, but I feel like there could have been more there. The weasel, well, I mean, like the random stalkers in general were like, shame there wasn't much more to those, I guess. And the rabbits, yeah. And Alidoro also feels like there should have been more to that, but oh well. What am I doing? I'm exiting out the menu. Blood. We could turn the blood off? Damn, I didn't know that. Autoplay? Oh, I could have turned that off. Oh my god. That's funny. What's colorblind mode? Oh, I see. Yeah. Okay. Ultimately, under 95 hours, but that was big hours. Title screen. Is there a new title screen? I forget. No, it's still this one? Okay. Kind of surprised, actually. It's hard. I can't say I regret my time with the game, of course, because, well, I was locked in when I bought it a year ago. In general, it's good to see what other companies could do with the FromSoft formula. Though, knowing where this company's headed with the AI gen, again, just to lay it in, I wish I had focused my attention elsewhere. I guess there was Crab. But Crab does so much of its own thing that it will ultimately always be the better game in my mind.